have some certifications. I am a certified numerology practitioner, a mental health ambassador, integrative wellness coach, CBT, integrative wellness coach, and CBT stands for cognitive behavioral therapy. I also have certification in professional spiritual healing and holistic health and wellness coaching. I am also a life purpose coach practitioner. Before I begin your reading, I will do some sound healing with my singing bowls, and this is to help clear your energy and mind. All you have to do is listen. So place your hand on the chakra that you believe needs the most light at this time. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Hey, thanks for reaching out for a reading. I just wanted to say thank you because as a reader, it just kind of lets me know that my gifts are being received and that the guidance that comes through really does help you on your journey. So thank you again for reaching out. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I started off with Doreen Virtue, Angel Therapy Oracle cards. So far you have past life issue. It says, this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So you may be dealing with a past life issue at this time. And I do have in the resources, there's a self-hypnosis, a past life regression self-hypnosis that you can kind of do on your own time and in between meditations. It's just kind of like something that if you do it enough times, you can kind of be guided and see some of these past life issues that you may be dealing with unconsciously here. So you do have past life issue. See if anything else comes out. Way too many. Okay, you have vacuum away fear. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. So vacuum away fear. I really think it's interesting that archangels Michael and Raphael are the ones that you need to call upon, because those are the angels that specifically come to me in my readings. So both of these archangels are very coming through for you strongly, and they are really letting you know that they're working with you to try to heal some of this past life stuff, to heal any negative vibrations that are around you, any kind of negative situations. They are there for you to call upon. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that and really hone in to Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and ask for their assistance, because they really are trying to guide you at this time. Okay, let's do the aspects in which you need to focus on. Okay, you have fear. So you have vacuum away fear. You have fear, peace, regret, freedom, and change. Okay. So fear, peace, regret, freedom, and change. So you have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I realize I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And then you have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So that's, again, with this vacuuming away fear. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. You have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So you have this past life issue, you have regrets coming through, needing to clear out any of this negative energy. You have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, so there's some kind of stagnation here. And one thing that I love to point out here is the color scheme here, because you have like these orange colors coming through, but then there's this like blue green, and it's like orange, blue, orange. Like there's gonna be back and forth. There's gonna be negative things, but then there's going to be peace, and then there's going to be a little bit of setback. There's going to be it's kind of like when it's like one step forward, two steps back. It's kind of like that. I kind of feel like getting whiplash or vertigo, or you feel like you're going in a positive direction and then all of a sudden like a setback happens and you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was like improving. And that's the kind of like feeling, like a back and forth, a pull and a push here. Like it's like wanting to move on and ascend to the next level, but then also having these things kind of like pull you back when you're not expecting it to. This is the Angel Oracle cards. You have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children, so that might be significant for you. And this is on this card also has to do with fear, like some kind of fear. So you may have some like inner childhood work that you need to work through, some fears that you had as a child, or fear that involves parenting or helping or teaching in some capacity. You have spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And this is under the peace card. So you are going to be getting like spiritual understanding, maybe like do some meditation that involving sacred geometry, but like you're going to be really meditating and receiving information. You're going to be downloading a lot of information, a lot of intuitive things coming to you, maybe a lot of experiences even. You're going to be having a lot of spiritual understanding that's going to give you a lot of peace. So a lot of like resolutions, conclusions, chapters closing. You're really going to be like uncovering some things that you kind of thought maybe were dealt with or healed, and then they weren't. So and it's going to have to do something with this past, maybe not even in this lifetime, but there is some like kind of regret, some negative things that you're holding on to, either, whether that's subconsciously or consciously. But you are going to understand here soon. You have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. And this is under the regret card. So Archangel Uriel to help you with any like negative emotions, any kind of resentment, anger, unforgiveness, whether that's towards you or another person or kind of both. But Archangel Uriel, who you're going to call upon when you're dealing with negative emotions such as anger and regret and like those low vibrational feelings. So Archangel Uriel coming through for you. You have Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So I love this card too because, okay, this is the Francesca card, and you see here she's painting and she's like creating this universe. She's manifesting, and this is on top of the Freedom card where it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And this is really like letting you know that like if you really focus on what you want, you can create it. And if you don't let anything negative kind of like get in your way, then the sky's the limit. Like you can do literally anything. And this is like spirit just reminding you, like you are the creator here, and you, whatever you want, visualize it. We got you. We're gonna help you make it happen. But in order for it to happen, you have to also make sure that no negativity gets in your way, because at the end of the day, only you have to get out of your own way. You know, you have to, and a lot of that stuff is subconscious, like you don't even know that you're doing it. So just remember, and to like consciously choose positivity, consciously choose what you're trying to manifest, the kind of thoughts you're trying to have. When you are experiencing negative feelings, like just being aware of that, and then, you know, kind of digging into it a little bit when you can, making sure that you're not letting negativity block your progress. And bottom of the deck, you have crystal clear intentions, Archangel Michael. So beautiful. Archangel Michael comes in right from the beginning, and then like lets you know, like right here again, like right there alongside of you. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So right before that, you have what do you desire right now, visualize it and it will come about. And then right afterwards, Archangel Michael saying, like, be crystal clear. What do you want? And focus upon it. And then, of course, having that unwavering faith, like just knowing that anything that you want, anything that you want it to happen, like can and will. And just trusting in that divine process, like trusting in that and Spirit's plan and your intentions. So really making sure that you know exactly what you want, what you're desiring, and you know, having that faith that you know it's going to happen. Okay, this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So you have Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Bring your ideas to life. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. Yeah, so that's under the spiritual understanding card. You're going to get a lot of wisdom, a lot of resolutions and revelations about your, like, personal revelations that kind of like just make things more understood, like pieces of the puzzle that are going to get put together that you kind of just didn't know until like you look at the whole thing, like everything that you've been through. Sorry, I was moving my hands here and I hit the camera. So then you have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. So this is on top of this like regret and this negative emotions that Archangel Uriel is trying to help you through. Like this is like tending to like the little things, the things that like kind of slipped through the first time around. Like there's things that you haven't yet quite dealt with that you need to give attention to and a detail to. You have Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. And then Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, this is the Light Seers Oracle deck. You have take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So this is like when you're just like are doing so much for everybody around you. You're kind of wearing yourself thin, and you're doing a lot. You're making a lot of progress. You're doing a lot, and your hard work is like going by notice. Like you are putting a lot of work in, but like you also need to take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You need to take a break. You need to, and like that's all part of the process too. It's like knowing when to be inactive, knowing when to be active, and you know when to go with the flow, when to like push pause and like steam ahead, and also when to take a break. And the spirit letting you know that you can take a break, and it is time to take a break. You have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in Subtle Realms. So these are your archangels, these are your spirit guides, your ancestors, loved ones, this is like your whole spiritual team, just letting you know, like, hey, we're here, we're riding for you, we are helping you. This is Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Uriel, Azrael, all the archangels coming through for you. You are a part of this council of light. You have people in the 3D and the 5D, and you can call upon them anytime. And so they really are just letting you know, like, you do have this whole spiritual team that's with you and guiding you and, cheering you along. You have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So I actually do, like, you recommend dancing, like kind of dancing around, but anything that's gonna kind of uplift you, anything that you like to do when you were younger, things that you like to do that made you smile, made you happy, and makes you feel nostalgic, those are all things that you can do to kind of change your energy. You have pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So you are the light. You have star mother. How can you mother yourself? So being very nurturing to yourself. Again, healing some of that inner child, those inner childhood wounds. Okay, and this is the Moonology deck. You have you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So yeah, you had this like vacuum away fear. And I like that it says here, like your surroundings, the situation, everyone involved, everyone is safe. So I feel like you have a lot of fear about the people around you. You're worried about your loved ones. You and your loved ones are safe, and your guides really want you to know that. You can stop wasting your energy on that because, your guides have you covered. Your Council of Light has you covered in that aspect. There's other things that you need to work on and to focus on, and ironically enough, it's right underneath here. This is like you seeing clearly, spiritual understanding, having peace. Those are the things that you need to be focusing on, where your Council of Light has everybody else. You have luck is on your side, Sagittarius energy. Don't let your past hold you back. That's interesting because that's been a recurring theme throughout your reading is your past. Don't let your past hold you back. And again, this is under regret. There's some kind of regret here. There's something in your past that just keeps trying to bring you back down. And luck is on your side this time. You do not have to let this hold you back. You're very close to achieving your goal. That's under the Freedom card. You have a time for healing. How can you mother yourself? Time for healing. Don't let pride get in your way. Leo energy. This is my self-made deck. Okay, so you have Archangel Zadkiel, Freedom, which means grace of God. This archangel helps raise vibrations, releases arrogance, pridefulness, or proudness, helps tame the ego, and helps calm the mind and helps you slow down. So that's kind of interesting because you have Take a Break, and it's on this Take a Break card, and it's right after this Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. So whenever you're feeling like maybe pride may be an issue for you, you can call upon Archangel Zadkiel to help you. You have Pay Attention to Synchronicities, look them up. So if you're seeing repeated number, hearing repeated phrases, making sure that you pay attention to the synchronicities and looking up the meaning behind those numbers. You have Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So it's all about your mindset, right? It's all about your attitude. It's all about how you're perceiving things. You have Archangel Hanael, which represents vitality and passion and means glory of God. This archangel helps your intuition and clairvoyance, helps clear anxiety and worry with unconditional love, and often comes through as a blue orb of light. So this is Archangel Hanael. Remember I said all the archangels coming through for you? They really are. You have musical medicine. Using musical medicine, again, something to change your mood. And this says, make me an instrument of peace. And you have peace here too. Peace. Make me an instrument of peace. So that's an affirmation that you can use. You have just because you give more than you take doesn't mean you are not aware when someone is taking from you. You know, it just hurts your heart. So this is just a reminder, like, don't let people take advantage of you. And sometimes I feel like maybe you do. You just kind of let people get away with it. Don't wear yourself thin. It's okay to stand up for yourself. It's like you kind of just accept people the way that they are, even though it kind of hurts you. If something's hurting you, don't do anything that's gonna lower your vibration, or it's not good for anybody in the long run. You know, you can still be giving, you can still be loving, but just making sure that you're not wearing out yourself out thin, not pouring from an empty cup, not giving more than you can, because you don't want to hurt. You want to be giving something that is going to come back around and change and make your energy great. You want your energy you want to feel good. You don't want to do something and then feel some type of way about it later. Like, you want to do something that makes you feel good, that makes others feel good. You're going to send positive energy out into the universe, and anything that kind of, even if it makes you feel bad in the slightest way, then you should not be doing it. Do not think that because you face problems, challenges, obstacles, adversities, that your prayers are not heard, because they are. And again, so this is right on top of this crystal clear intentions. Clearly decide what you want, so that way your guides can help you create it. Any of these obstacles, they're just tests. They're just in your way to see if you're gonna pull through the other side. And your guides are really like letting you know, hey, you can. You just gotta call on us. Call on us. You know, they are really coming through. So many of them, especially Archangel Michael, coming through for you heavy. You have spend quality time together, listen to and talk to each other. This is love messages from your angels. Spend quality time together, listen to and talk to each other. You have embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. You have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Again, okay, and this is under the regret card. It's under this emotions need healing, release anger and unforgiveness. Then you have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments, past problems. So, again, repeating messages coming through for you. So I really hope that this resonates with you. You have be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Be authentic. Yeah, and that's where I think like this card is coming through. I feel like I am not getting the right words to like what I'm trying to say here, because with the just because you give more than you take doesn't mean you're not aware when someone is taking from you. You know, it just hurts your heart. You want to be as authentic to yourself as possible. You don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to answer to anyone's expectations, society's expectations, not even your own expectations. Like, you want to go with the flow and be authentic as possible to what you're trying to manifest, to what your purpose is, to what do what works for you. Just know that spirit sees, God knows. And I feel like that's kind of like what that's at the heart of it. That's where you got to take away from that is God knows. God knows at the end of the day, you know what you're doing, and God knows. And you know, don't allow it to hurt you. Don't allow it to be something that, you know, stays with you and lowers your vibration. Be authentic. So that just reminded me of that, and I wanted to circle back to that quickly. And then you have choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Okay, this is the Romance Angel Oracle deck. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So there's some deception happening around you. And again, I think you already know. I think you know. But you're safe. You and your loved ones are safe. You need to stop. You need to anything fear related. If you got this card and you knew, then there's nothing to fear. This just means that you can trust your intuition and you know how to move forward from here. There's people around you that are trying to wear a false mask. You have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this is kind of like that back and forth energy I was talking about too. So you have on one end, you have the heavy stuff in life, but then you also have like this light, laughing, playing, swinging, innocent, childlike innocence. You need to like have, like, even though there's both of these aspects in life, like you need to be able to make sure that you're able to balance both. So if there's some negative energy going on, and whether this is somebody else or even if it's just you not fully facing yourself, you know, thinking that you have it all together, and at the end of the day there was more than you had anticipated when it comes to healing. So like, it could be your own self mask, but not regardless, there's always going to be deception around you. There's always going to be lower vibrations around you. There's always going to be things, challenges, obstacles that get in your way, and you're going to want to be able to face that, but then also come with this energy as well, where you are able to experience that childlike innocence, wanderlust, happiness, you know, that back and forth. So yeah, making sure that you change your energy, that you bring that playfulness, that inner child, you let that inner child show up for you every once in a while. You have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. You have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's, you know, again, this has been coming through the whole time. I just do think that it's interesting that you have forgiving and learning underneath the forgiveness card. And then under that, don't let your past hold you back. Under that, release anger and unforgiveness and regret, you know, so it's like all in alignment here. So right underneath this forgiving and learning card, you have this forgiveness card as well. So a lot of like repeating messages. Okay, so then, and you also have past life relationship. you have known each other before. So this could be this past life issue here. You have past life issue, past life relationship, and I like, everything kind of circles back here, and it's all having to do, it all relates to this past life issue here, or some kind of past, something to do with the past. You have wedding. The situation involves marriage. I hope this makes sense to you. Please let me know if this reading resonates with you and how it resonates with you. If you would want a further reading to clarify things, because I know for me personally, I do get like overall there is overwhelmingly like the similar themes coming through. So I do hope that this message is coming through for you. Wow, this says forgiveness. This is the Lover's Oracle deck. 2 cards as I'm shuffling come through. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. I just think it's so funny because I talk about repeating messages. Forgiveness. You have looked deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Excuse me. So sorry. I'm sure you can tell by my voice, but I've been sick for a while, and I'm just starting to get better. So, oh wow. Okay, so this says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is a new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That's interesting. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you now. Follow it with faith. And again, so clearly decide what you want here. You have don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, again, and it's right underneath this card, so I get it. I'm glad this is all kind of coming together, because the more that the cards come out, the more I'm able to like piece it together and cohesively like get it out to you, the messages. So okay, so just because you give more than you take doesn't mean that you are not aware when someone is taking from you. You know, it just hurts your heart. And then the authentic card came through to kind of help me elaborate that you need to be real and be true to yourself. And then this card just kind of ties it all together, where it's saying don't make decisions based on what you think you should do. Remember, not on anybody's expectations, anything that, that makes you feel guilty. You can only be true to yourself. You can only be authentic. So spirit coming through to like really give you that message. You can only be true to yourself. And that's how you can be your best for everybody else. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so you have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Transformation. You have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And then that's right near this chemistry card here too. And then you have let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And remember, you had to keep an open mind. Okay, and then I will just pull a Book of Awakening inspiration card by is it Mark Nepo? Yep, Mark Nepo. You have the feel of being new. Often, as we are being transformed, we cannot tell what is happening. For a while, in the midst of staying afloat, it is next to impossible to see the ocean we are being carried into. While struggling with the pain of change, it is often impossible to see the new self we are becoming. While feeling our hand pried loose by experience, we seldom can imagine what will fill it once it is opened. As the days rinse our heart, we can feel something unseeable scour us through. Though we can't yet imagine how much fresher milk and sky and laughter will taste once we are returned to the feel of being new. Alright, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated with you. Please let me know if it did, and be sure to make a donation if it did resonate with you. And thank you again for watching and reaching out. If you need a further reading or any clarification, please let me know, and please do let me know if it resonates and how. Thanks. If it resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.